A long time ago, or about 3 years ago, before 1 million average players, before the rise of actual skin content, and before CS2. A younger ptree, maybe dumber too, made a little theory video about the future of CSGO skins. The future was bright. High-tier skins would reach new heights, cases would continue their consistent rise, and everything you bought would become rare enough that it didn't really matter what. You would profit regardless. That profit would continue throughout the years, and as supply decreases in an undetermined timeline, eventually anyone could become a millionaire. It was a fun little theory, but all good things come to an end. But maybe not Counter-Strike. This game just keeps on giving. That being said, I'm not a millionaire, so millionaire is just a powerful word. Here's what it's about. So as quantities continue to dwindle and prices continue to steadily go up, there could be money in anything that has any type of interest. Pretty much any team sticker could be worth something. Cologne 2014, Katowice 2015, Cologne 2015, Cluj-Napoca 2015. If these quantities continue to dwindle, they might become so rare that they just rise in price continuously, and they become super sought after as these super rare items in CSGO. And in one section, I questioned what the market would look like in 6 years. But theoretically, if you're around for CS in 2014 and 2015 and you dropped $500 on these various tournaments, you're definitely looking at around $1 million. Who knows what that's going to turn into 6 years in the future. Well, we are halfway there now, but with the player base constantly increasing alongside the announcement of CS2, I'd say what I expected in 6 years is what we are seeing today. One of my big talking points back in the day was the extinction of Katowice 2014 and how that would impact the market. Well, as of July 12, 2023, there are no Legends capsules on buff. I do expect a capsule to enter the market again, as there are a few laying around, mostly sitting in this guy's inventory. But I think it's fair to say the extinction of Katowice 2014 has officially begun. In light of this news, I decided to binge a few of my old videos and make a little list of personal investments and recommendations I made at the time. And I want to see just how much you needed to purchase to make that million. But here we go. Is it possible one of these 1,800 people have an inventory worth $1 million plus if you invested everything on August 10th, 2020? The one thing that sticks out to me from this era of the channel was Operation Shattered Web. I quit Counter-Strike between 2016 and 2018, so coming back into the game and first experimenting in the market right before Shattered Web put me in a position to invest in my first operation. I was big into cases, stickers, and skins, basically everything for those counting. For the skins, I was mostly interested in the trade-up feel, as you can achieve a higher return on investment off of these dirt cheap items. I am a fanboy of the Gungnir, so I will be focusing on the Norse collection, and purely factory new skins. Here are where these skins sit today. The Galil really hurts our average here, but assuming you bought an equal dollar amount of each, it would take just above $190,000 to reach our first million. Not a good start. I'm calling impossible. Even taking the Galil out, you would still need well over $100,000, and I'm going to say no one dropped that much on consumer grade Norse collection skins. But the St. Mark collection does deserve a shout out. The Wild Lotus wasn't nearly as hyped until recently, so I was thinking maybe there's a chance. 91,000. Well, I guess that's more likely, but I'm still going to call this one a fail. There are no millionaires off of Shattered Web skin collections. To run through Shattered Web, the main sticker investment was Gold Web foils, and those are dead. There's nothing to look at here, it's a fail for stickers. Looking at the case, this video released when the hype was tapering off, so you would need $500,000 in Shattered Web cases, and the will to not sell when your investment was in the mud. No millionaires were made from Shattered Web as a whole. Not a great start. But I think we could find some success here. Cases have been massive over the last few years, and it's not unreasonable for someone to put a few $1,000s into bulk cases to hold and hold. The clutch case is the first case I ever purchased in bulk, and that was one of the cases I recommended. The plan was to capitalize on just how expensive gloves are. Unfortunately, the Revolution case releasing with these same finishes kind of killed the hype. If you were to purchase clutch cases on August 10th, 2020, you would need over $200,000 invested. No clutch case millionaires either, unfortunately. Another case I covered back in the day was the Spectrum 2 case. The Empress was an extremely popular skin at the time, and the possibility of getting the new stupid expensive Butterfly Sapphire gave this case a pretty good foundation. At a return of 1800%, an investment of $55,000 would be worth $1 million today. Certainly possible, but not likely. There really aren't any cases that blow these numbers out of the water, so I would say there are no case millionaires from 2020. Now, if we went back to 2019, this becomes much more possible, but that would be breaking the rules. For stickers, there were many landmines at the time. Shireweb stickers failed. Berlin 2019 stickers failed. CalVisa 2019 did alright, but nothing to write home about. Overall, I'd say none of the stickers I became focused on really had any kind of massive impact either. The Cologne 2014 Dignitas Holo is a highly desired sticker, but at current prices, there's only an 80% increase. Katowice 2015 stickers still have a massive supply, so stickers are flying around from 50 to 100% profit. I would say that these stickers got stunted by the beautiful collections that have been released in the last few majors. But time is always a friend in this market, so I haven't lost hope and probably never will. Dick Stacy stickers did pretty well unsurprisingly, but it took much longer than I thought to get to this point. But even then, prices are on a downwards trend, so it's possible that these prices won't even last for long. To me, I'd say these stickers have actually been pretty underwhelming. I covered a whole host of sticker collections that really haven't provided much in recent years. But instead of going through all of these boring, mediocre investments, we can just say there are no sticker millionaires. So in the 3 years since I made that video, are we millionaires? No. But what we have seen is a large growth in Counter-Strike as a game, the player base surrounding it, the audience around the professional scene, and movements in the market. 6 years was just a random number I threw out there, and I had no idea that the market would even survive until then. Even now, we can't guarantee it. But to have multiple items at 1000% profit, or 10 times their original price, and likely hundreds of items staying at 500% or more when you consider all of the other cases, operation collections, crafts that have become more desirable, the way sapphires and rubies look in CS2, it almost feels like everyone got a piece of the pie. And all of this is especially amazing when compared to traditional safe investments, and I'm glad that I took the plunge years ago. For some, they didn't even invest. They just bought what they like and they made money. That's the beauty of it. And in another 3 years, if we actually use the 6-year period, I could see the tone of this video completely changing. The fact that we are in a position to capitalize on these opportunities is an amazing stroke of luck. I know my life would be completely different without it. If Counter-Strike continues to grow and the skins market doesn't get hit with regulations, I hope that I can one day say the words, "We are millionaires." But even if I can't, what a ride these last 3 years have been.